In The Godfather Part 2, the investment conference Michael Corleone attends at the Cuban presidential palace, hosted by Cuban official Leon, is essentially a classic pig-butchering scam. The Batista government promotes a supposedly lucrative joint development project. Michael is told that, as a partner, all he needs to do is invest $2 million. Leon even humorously assures everyone present that the Cuban rebels will not pose any threat to their assets. In a deleted scene from the script, Michael had already sent an associate ahead of him to transfer $2 million in cash into Batista's personal account before arriving in Cuba. However, that associate was intercepted by Hyman Roth midway, and both the man and the money disappeared. The $2 million later brought to Cuba by Fredo was actually the Corleone family's second investment. Before Michael participates in the cake-cutting ceremony hosted by Roth, he witnesses a rebel suicide bomber blowing himself up along with police officers on the street. This convinces Michael that the Cuban rebels may genuinely overthrow the Batista regime. Roth and the others, however, show no sense of crisis at all. At this point, Michael can already smell that something feels like a scam. It isn't until Roth, irritated by Michael's doubts about the Cuban situation, angrily questions why the $2 million hasn't appeared, asking whether Michael is doubting his credibility, and even inadvertently exposes that he and Mo Green are partners, that Michael finally understands the full truth of what is going on.